Here in Indiana, where we have cold, snowy, and often wet winters, and salt trucks out from November to February and sometimes March, cars around here that are 10 years old and older are usually rusted out pretty badly, especially older Japanese vehicles. Such is not the case with our featured vehicle today. Here we have an outstanding example of a pristine, like-new 2002 Isuzu Rodeo. This Rodeo is the S rear-wheel drive model and is painted in Alpine white clear coat and features a gray Moquette Velour interior. Built in Lafayette, Indiana, most people know the Isuzu Rodeo as a rebadged Honda Passport, but in reality, the truth is this is the reverse. Honda used the Rodeo as the base for their Passport. This Rodeo is equipped with a $2,080 preferred equipment package, which adds niceties as power windows and locks, deluxe sound system, and more. While four-wheel drive was an optional, it was not available on the four-cylinder models. This Rodeo is rear-wheel drive and is powered by the 2.2-liter dual overhead cam 16-valve inline four-cylinder engine. It creates 130 horsepower at 5,200 RPM, 144 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. With a gross vehicle weight rating of 4,750 pounds, this Rodeo has a maximum tow capacity of 2,500 pounds and a maximum payload capacity of 879 pounds. While not at all a performance vehicle in any sense, for the sake of those interested, 0 to 60 miles per hour came in 11.8 seconds with a 0 to 100 mile per hour time in a very quick 82.4 seconds. Quarter mile is reached in 18.5 seconds at 84 miles per hour with a top speed of 102 miles per hour. The Rodeo is featured a 19.5 US gallon fuel tank and consumes 5.9 gallons per 100 miles driven. Estimated total driving range is 330 miles. EPA fuel economy figures are 16 miles per gallon city, 20 miles per gallon highway, with 17 miles per gallon combined. While 5-speed manual transmissions are standard, this Rodeo is equipped with a $1,000 optional 4-speed 4L30E automatic transmission with manual shift capabilities. The transmission does feature overdrive as well as power and winter modes. The appropriate light lights up in the dashboard, letting you know which one you're in. Rear styling of the Rodeo isn't remarkable in any sense. In fact, it's a bit on the generic side. It is pretty conservatively styled, however, and with very clean and tight panel gaps and a clean design. What is remarkable is the condition of the 17-year-old Isuzu. All original, even the taillights are still as clear and shiny as they were in 2002. The left hinge cargo door and bumper cutout result in very convenient low load heights. And looking at the profile, evidence of the popularity of the Ford Explorer is evident from some angles and lines. Overall, I find the Rodeo a smartly styled vehicle that has aged nicely over time. The Titan Gray over fenders work nicely to break up the monotony of the all-white exterior for a nice upscale two-tone appearance. Steering is hydraulically assisted, vehicle speed sensitive, rack and pinion. Wheels are the basic silver painted 6-spoke, 16-inch stamped steel wheels with LT 225 75 R16 Firestone Transforce HT tires, front and rear. Brakes up front are vented discs, with rear brakes being drums. Four-wheel drive Rodeos had four-wheel disc brakes installed. ABS was standard across the lineup. Looking around the front with the redesign for the 2000 model year, the front end styling was cleaned up immensely with a more integral grille design that retains the familiar Isuzu face. Headlamps were smaller units with clear lens covers and complex reflector units to increase beam power. While fog lamps are an option, this S model does not have them. The styling would remain with the Rodeo until its demise after the 2004 model year. 2009 would be the last year Isuzu would sell passenger vehicles in the United States. Alright, taking a look inside, there's no keyless remote entry, there's no smart key access, you're just using a key. And inside, this vehicle is absolutely pristine. I was almost blown away by how nice this interior was. It does have the popular equipment group, so you do have power windows and power door locks, but you only have manually adjustable mirrors. The velour trim continues on the door panel for a nice soft touch. You do have some hard plastics and some soft touch materials, But overall, it's pretty nicely equipped inside. Inside, you have supportive cloth seats, a lot of blank switches. As stated before, the seats are very comfortable, they're very supportive. They do feature the velour trim with vinyl backs, height adjustable head restraints. They are manually adjusting with manual seat back adjust and fore and aft adjust. Alright, and pan through the interior and show more details. Nice, fluid, easy to use power steering. This vehicle is not equipped with cruise control. It is a vinyl steering wheel. There is no leather wrap on it. It does feature a driver's side airbag. Instrumentation is pretty complete, although Motor Week would say it doesn't have an oil pressure or battery gauge. And panning over the top of the dash, it is a nice soft touch vinyl with a black plastic trim to break up the gray. Overall, the dash is smartly styled with good ergonomics. You have a digital clock. Down below, you have your rear wiper controls, washer controls, as well as your defrost controls. Down below the two air vents, you do have your air conditioning controls. And down below that still, you have an aftermarket Panasonic radio. 12-volt power socket, as well as a cigarette lighter. This vehicle has never been smoked in. You have your power and winter mode buttons, two large cup holders, some coin trays, and a hand brake. Nice deep storage in the padded armrest. Overall, the condition of the interior is absolutely incredible. And looking overhead, you have a manually dimming rearview mirror. It does have integrated fog lamps. Passenger side sun visor does feature a vanity mirror. It is illuminated, but the lamp is burnt out. And the sun visors do swing out, but they do not slide out. And overhead, you have a fixed in place assist handle. Seatbelts are height adjustable. And let's take a look at the rear seat. The rear seat trim continues the same theme as the front seats, with the velour trim on the door for a nice soft touch. Power window controls are back here, as well as some speakers. There is no chrome trim or anything like that. And of course, back here, the Rodeo seats, 3 across, and a 60-40 split folding seat design with outboard head restraints that are adjustable, outboard height adjustable seat belts, and a center lap belt. You have a dome light with door override, fixed in place overhead assist handles, seat back mat pockets. You have the requisite rear seat ashtray. And these cup holders, I think, are the only thing in the whole vehicle that are actually broken. They don't actually work as intended. I would not put any kind of cup in this. Alright, and if you're familiar with the Jeep Grand Cherokee, you'll be familiar with folding the seats here. First, you have to remove the headrest, and I'm referring to the 1997 and up Jeep Grand Cherokees. Removing the headrest, then you have to unlock the lower seat cushion. And then pulling the plunger style plug at the top of the seat allows the seat back to fold forward. From here, if you're actually driving the vehicle, you would secure the head restraint in between the two seat cushions with the bars down to keep those from flying away. But as you can see, you do gain access to the load flat floor. It does load flat into the seat or the floor for a nice flat load floor. Very convenient. Folding the seats back up is as easy as putting the seat back up, locking the head restraints in their positions, and then putting the seat bottom cushion back down. being a left-hand drive market with the curb on the right, the Rodeo luggage door, not a lift gate, is a two-piece door with flipper glass and a left hinge cargo door that opens towards traffic to aid in loading curbside. And as you can see in the cargo door, you do have a nice sized storage net that keeps articles from flying around. And taking a closer look at the cargo area, as you can see, it is a nice load flat floor. It's pretty smartly styled with minimal wheelhouse intrusion. Mounted hard into the floor, you do have 4 tie-down hooks. You've also got a rollback privacy cover that is completely removable as well. This bin here actually has some storage with the cargo nets. On the other side is your jack and tools. The cargo capacity in here is 33 cubic feet. And we're going to fold the seats down, and with the seats folded flat, your cargo capacity gains 48.1 cubic feet for a total of 81.1 cubic feet of storage capacity. The spare tire is mounted under the rear of the vehicle. Alright, and this does conclude our in-depth walk-around look at the 2002 Isuzu Rodeo. We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you would like to see more like that, comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.